There you are. Hello. How's it going, Warai? How's it going, man? Does the music sound okay? Thanks for being in both the channels, Rao. It means an awful lot. You're a star. What have you been up to, Warai? I've seen some really nice painting from you in some Discords. Which Discord did I see that in? Above ground, so can't complain. Why do you sometimes have to? Do you have to hide out underground? Just like get in the basement, Dorothy kind of situation, or? I need to fill this up. I'm just going to do that now. Sorry. Right, I'll show you what I've been working on. As in not dead and buried. Not passed. Not laid asunder. Not stiff with rigor mortis. Good. My headset is fucked. I have to make sure that oh, that's great. Demonetized. First 5 minutes. It's alright, we're not even monetized. So it's kind of fine. So this shows up pretty harshly on camera. Shows up pretty harsh. It shows every non-perfect part of the blend. But I mean, it's okay. But for now, it's fine. That's what we did last night for like 6 hours, 7 hours, something like that. You can get that microphone pointing me a little bit better. There you go. That should be. Yeah, sometimes they are. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes they just don't display a color or a value well enough to. The white to grey looks okay. Again, like that actually looks kind of better on camera, right? So the white to grey to me looks like this needs some work. I'm thinking about making this yellow. And then we got to put a transfer. We got to put a gloss coat on it. A transfer on it. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. This looks worse than naked eye. This looks better on camera, significantly better to me on camera. Whereas this, it's something to do with the value, like to do with the exposure levels. I can never quite figure it out on my computer camera. I don't really have the setup in here to kind of have it right at the moment. I've got the right setup for making my Instagram pictures right. Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was the nephew's 10th birthday present. My god, he's a lucky boy. Imagine like being 10 and getting like your whole Hero Quest box being paid for you or something. Let's get a bit of camera one day. I just use my phone. Oh, one happy kid, let me tell you. I bet he literally blew his. I literally blew his mind. I bet he couldn't believe what you'd done for him. I literally would be like, what? What? Really? He's for real? Did he thank you? Or did he just literally lose his mind and forget to thank you, like I imagine I would have done? Funny part was he opens the box, sees all the minis, those look cool, and he grabs his book. And that was the centre of attention from his buddies all day. Oh wow, okay, great. Nice. Sounds like him and his mates are all a bunch of nerds, which is I kind of approve of a little bit, you know. it about to be. Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely the joy is what you're after, but then getting the thanks is knowing that there's also a well-mannered conscientious young lad being brought up, you know. That's amazing. So wholesome. No. Oh, it's good. It balances things out, you know. It feels like it makes making something right in the world. I need to get to doing some more creative sculpt minis as well for him. And be ready for that. I'm really worried now that the Signum stuff is going to overlap with that. I think he's got them done, but I don't know about production, because obviously I'm not getting the original. Oh, we've disconnected and reconnected. Did we? Hello? Hi. It says it's still been live for the whole time, but that's YouTube. What about Kick? Kick says that it's been live the whole time. Weird. Anyway, so I could get on with painting him, but I think what I'll do is I'll prime him. We need to see if there's any imperfections. There's stuff there's part of me, and I need to maybe message the Banana if it's going to bug me to the point at which I go to priming it and it's really bothering me. These could be turned into teardrops, possibly. And we could maybe put a wreath with a teardrop here, or whatever it is that goes. I think it's a skull on the original sculpt. We could put it on. Part of me really wants to take this off. I really want to take this off. I want to take this off. Instead, I want to put like, you know, like, track's a little bit loud for me. That high pitchedness. That looks like that's probably going to sound better for you guys if I turn it down that much anyway, and then turn it up a tiny bit. Yeah. I think it was just like flat sound. I didn't expect that that's how OBS would handle that in terms of an audio. Anyway, yeah. It worth the missed sleep. Yeah, man. Wow. Yeah. Well, so this still feels worth the missed sleep from last night. It was nice to get a start on it all. But I could start on his face. So we should have the reference up. Painting. And the one that we had is not the one that we're going to be going with, which is this one. We thought we were doing this one. In fact, we are using that one. So that is, I don't know how I feel about keeping it up on the screen. Maybe I might make it transparent a little bit. Maybe not that much. Just so people can't like copy the image or something off of my stream. Which feels weird to do that. It feels kind of ridiculous to do that, really, but I'll do it anyway. It is a blongle, blongle, as we say. Description still says thank you. Oh, I forget. Well, what was this drawing to the second edition box art? This isn't the actual box art. This is like it's the image that preceded it and was used in, but altered for. So, like it's just the original. Oh, what? So then you press, if you... Where had I gotten to? If you use your cursor keys to like the end of the line or something in your edit stream information when you're editing stuff. It clears what you're writing. Sorry, that's done my head a little bit. Like, why is it like, why? I've already done that. So weird. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much. Enjoy your work, look, Vite. Thank you for coming in. Why did that? Oh, that was weird. Alright, that's it. My browser wasn't scrolling. Okay, so we have to choose stuff for his face. I'm probably gonna use these, but I need something darker as well. Just taking that one drone out of that this paint station is amazing. Like, I can see all the Death Guard that I got to do so much easier because like that one mini managed to make them all cluttered, whereas now they can all bar one be sitting down somewhere inside the like space I've got for them. So they're sort of all staring at me now, going, yeah, come on. You know, you can pick one of me up between every model that you paint. That's fair, isn't it? And I'll be like, yeah, cool. I'll get that done quick. Yeah, and they don't take me long. Like, the Marines themselves. Like, I've done basically that on all of them. Which is just like the initial bit of shading on the armor panels, but there's like quite a lot more to do on him, but it just doesn't take me long, and they're all clean now. So if I just pull one out every once in a while, won't have much dust to clean out. All the bases are done, so it's just a matter of literally sticking them on their bases once they're painted. The bases are done, ready for minis to go on them. So feels good. We'll paint his face, I think. Try and paint a face, a Space Marine face well on camera. Using some Reaper paints. You just get yeeted and you have to start over. Yeah, they do need to work on that little part of it. I mean, at the end of the day, whilst I'm getting my payments from what little subs I'm getting, God bless you, Subbanana, and every single one of you individual subs, and anybody else if you have gifted. Thinking, Ray's gifted in here. And I mean, obviously, I always have to mention Iron. as well, you know. So, and Rao's in here. There you go. There's a subscriber who I can say thank you, Rao. Go on, alright. Go on. No, you're right. Take that one. I need to soak some stuff out, and then we need to get something really dark for his face and something super light, because he's got a very pale face. I would say the lad has. I super wanted to give him I didn't want to suggest it because I was a little bit worried that like Banana might take me up on this one, but I feel like giving him the mullet, because on the artwork you can just see a little flick of a mullet coming out the back of his. Nah, it's fine. You're all good. Thanks for hanging out. Everything is as it should be, and everything is going as it should be. That's good. Yeah, I might have been bringing all of those and the white together just then, but emote sketches back. Emote sketches back. Nice. So what, have you done some sketches and then sent them out to someone to get them done? I hate to have to use that colour. Am I going to use that colour? I have not got a replacement for the other one. I haven't got a replacement for that colour yet. Oh wow. Yes, you're a legend. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Add some commissions. Nice. Nice, man. Oh well, I look forward to using them in your channel. Or you could use, if you can use, when do you get them uploaded? When are they going to get done? Oh. So you've had the physical sketches back. You sent the physical sketches? What did you... Sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. What was I going to... You totally throw me out. I'm like, wow, thank you so much. What was I even doing? I was going to get I've got a lighter colour. I'm deciding over a darker colour. Thank you so much. I've got my own graphics tablet for it. I think if I had a graphics tablet for it, but then that's the trap, isn't it? You buy a graphics tablet and never use it. Does it actually triple up as a mouse? Can you like get your computer to connect to it and show stuff on it, and then you can also draw on it with a stylus to your computer? And is that all Apple, or is this like do you connect through third-party software on Windows for this, or is it a Windows tablet? Oh, I have so many questions. There are so many questions that I have. Sorry. When the pandemic was a thing, because I was doing sitting in my house all day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, like some sort of yeah, I'm with you. I understand. Say no more. Legendary wink wink. Use it on any platform. It's 24-inch graphics tablet. Honestly, you draw right on it. That's a bit ridiculous. It's like a whole. Well, it's not ridiculous. It's like a whole canvas. I'm what? It's bonkers. Scalps and zebra. See, that sounds like. Is it powerful enough to do all of that? Like, and feel intuitive? If you know what I mean. So, I am going to try. Right, I did have once quite the privilege to sit down and paint a face. I'll go and get it. I did a shit job of it, but I'll go and get it. I had in my defense, I didn't have lots of things with me that I was used to, and I hadn't thought about it when I was coming to do it. I didn't think, oh, I'd want a wet palette and X, Y, Z. Anyway, one second. At the time, I was very used to using a magnifying glass, and I was very used to using a wet palette. I'd gotten used to using Artist Opus brushes, and I was using like Citadel on a hard palette, on like their paper palette stuff, and so that's what I painted anyway. But it's not. We're gonna do a much better job of that. How to use the program you're trying to do it. No worries. Is that Bookman's glow? Wow. Oh, I didn't get it out. Maybe I figured. That's just not dark enough. Mind you, it's not a mid. It's a good mid-tone. Nah, I'm not going to mix Bugman's Glow anytime soon. This is not a useful colour for what we're going to be doing, I don't think. It's a lip colour, actually. We have a lip colour. We do a little bit of lip action. Oh, we got to change the Botrix. Ooh. Okay. Anyway, I guess it like maybe it's weird that it did. Strange. Strange. A bit thin. Right, am I on camera? Is it in focus? Should I bring it up here? Is it in focus up here? I think it is. Oh, we've got new gloves. I'm going to put the gloves on. We are going to give him like a full base coat. I'm just... Actually a really cool face. Really cool Space Marine face. Sculpt. Just sort of like getting my fingers around it and getting to grips with what he's like. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I've got the magpies right out my window maybe at the moment. I'm not sure. They sound like they are. I gotta remember to like, I think I need to find a slightly better position for you all. Okay, oh. From here am I gonna struggle? I need to be there, really. We're gonna have to be there. That's more or less in focus. Guiding the artist. Looking forward to seeing these emotes. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's got to be done when you get a commission in with someone, right? They're gonna have questions and particularities about how they go about their process or what they think is going to look best. As you know, you're obviously entrusting them as the professional and that as their trade. No, I think we're good. Service studs on him there. A little bit over there. So, I mean, I'm not at all doing what they did in the not at all trying to channel what it is that I did in the in that sort of group class with. Yeah, I was saying that at the beginning. So I got the privilege to sit in like a group class with Max Belay, I think. But yeah, I didn't really. Get on with that method so well. And of teaching anyway. Never have. Pose, how you doing? How you doing, bro? Yeah, can't handle vagueness though. Yeah, I struggle with vagueness. Yeah. I'm like, I want to know exactly what it is, or I've gotten to the point now. It's not so much that I ask questions because I know that asking questions and leaving them open-ended can lead to a long-winded process of things. So, and because people have picked me. If they pick me to do their commissions, then they trust me to make good choices. So instead, I will make my best suggestion first, and then just be like, "What do you think of this?" I've started to get to that point where I'm like, that makes the most sense in terms of the approach. No. You went to the zoo as well, did you? Who else went to the zoo? Mike went to the zoo the other day. How was your experience at the zoo? I haven't been to the zoo for ages. I think what the name of the one we used to go to was. Jimmy might know. Not that I used to go with Jimmy. We weren't like childhood friends or anything. Feels like it sometimes. We'll give him eyebrows as well, I believe. We need to check all the box up. We will give him eyebrows. Animals are snoozing though because of the heat. Oh yeah. Oh. I would be if I was out there, to be fair. I'd just find somewhere with some nice shade and That I need to go and put water out for the boys. I'll do that in a bit. Oh, hello, is that a spooder? I swear a spooder just crawled up into like the arm of my camera. I might have too many in the room at this point. Right, we're getting like a nice solid coat on his forehead. Leave. Leave just the darkest recesses rather than entrust them to washers. Just leave them is what I'm doing, I think. Rather than give it just an all-over base coat, to me it just makes way more sense to do that. Like everywhere that's not a deepest, and I've messed up a few places, so let some wash in, but we will fix that. But it's just this is what makes sense to me. All right. Cool. A lot of animals snoozing. Yeah, it means fewer bugs. Grind time out, so always have to fewer bugs. I got 2 cats. Any insects that last long until they're on the roof. It's Twycross. Okay, right. I think something. Yeah, Twycross. Okay. Is there a Dudley Zoo or something like that? Or Warwick? No, Warwick Castle. Something somewhere around there. I can't think. Which means fewer bugs. Insects. As long as unless they're on the roof. What are we talking about? Insects? Where did the insects talk come from? Am I confused? Did I talk about insects? Oh yeah, I talked about the bugs. I talked about spooders. I think about spooders slightly differently to just normal bugs. Spooders are friends, you know. Generally, they freak out when you like say hello to them. The only ones I don't really say hello to are the ones which are actually potentially going to bite me. But even though, well, they're not even going to bite me if I just say hello. They'll just go, oh, there's a human putting its hand near me. Meanie. You big meanie. Stop putting your hand near me, meanie. Meanie. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Well, now I have given most of it a base coat. I am going to use any left in this old pot. Yeah, some of the old Reichland flesh shade on it. Where are you? Warai. Yeah. Am I missing messages? It's like I'm getting. Oh, Warai. You can just call me War. Everyone calls you War. Yeah. Oh, Warai. It's meant to be Warai. Okay, actually, that works. That works. I can do that. I can do that. Unless it is meant to be pronounced what I. What do heck? What am I saying? Okay. So far we've done a couple of passes on it with warrior flesh. Left the darkest recesses. We've got the old blend of Reichel and flesh shade here, but otherwise you could use Guilliman flesh, which maybe I should have used. Maybe give him a little bit more life with Guilliman flesh, but that will do for a start. Could be correct pronunciation. Oh, okay. Romanized Japanese. I see. Double checking that my phone is not being a bumhole. Well, I've got 50 minutes to make some progress on this face. Right. You closer. That's actually probably the wrong place. That should have been up here. I should have left that lower bit. Oh, we've got like quite a lot to do in terms of like layering, making him look amazing. But we've also got to make him look extremely bright, because his skin is extremely pale in the artwork. So, which his white hair makes look a lot darker, but it's really cool. Right, what are we going to do is... Which we almost have to come in with... No, we don't come in with straight white. What do we come in with? guess we just come in with like... Do we come in with ivory on his hair, or do we come in with like a grey, a slightly grey, and then we got ivory and white to move into? I know there's a lot left to do on the face. I just want to establish the hairline as well and kind of start to see that. Ah. Okay. Interesting shape. Oh, we gotta really re-establish his ear. It's like the birds are actually like really bothering me to go. They're like, "Meh, meh, meh. Water, water, motherfucker." Sorry, I will come back to chat in a second. I just want to get what's on the brush off. Dig deep. This means I'm laughing, man. Yeah. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Right. No. Nice. Yeah, mine is. I'm just a bit of a mad cat. I'm just a bit of a mad cat. That's all it is. Sometimes I'm a bit of a cool cat. But mostly I'm just a bit mad. Sorry if you're wobbling. Kind of necessary for me to hit this the way that I'm doing it for me to do the hair I wanted to do on him. Oh, I love stippling on a surface. We'll keep building that up because it's just so much fun. Let's go with this slightly, even though. I make a new Discord, right? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm in the mood for doing computer-related tasks, you know? Should I put the new gloves on? I've got new gloves, because when I'm airbrushing and I'm holding something that might get touched by my hands, I always end up needing gloves, because I just end up taking paintwork off eventually, even if it's a tiny amount and it doesn't really, you don't notice it when you paint back over it. Well, we've got to fix his eyebrow. We are gonna give him eyebrows, aren't we? Right? It seems sensible. We might have to come. We're definitely going to have to come back with some other colours, I think. We have to come back with some darker colours. Just getting my hyper focus on the go, you know, and allowing this boy to get done. Get him done. I mean, doing the face and and stuff like that's kind of like the easy part almost. This is, you know, I'm picking out the parts which are kind of really fun to do. Stop myself. Wait. CCIE from us. When someone says work computer, I now run the other way. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know what CCIE is. Trying to think. I'm trying to make up a funny acronym, but it's probably inappropriate by the sound of things for me to do so. Inappropriate, MadCat. Inappropriate. Very fancy set of letters. That means I work from home. I worked on computer phone systems. There a second. I used to work on computer phone systems too. I worked on what side of it? I worked on like the hardware side of it basically, and like and the interfaces for the computer for the users. So I worked with Cisco systems a lot. That's like that was the system that I was familiar with. Asking Res one for this. I mean maybe. Hey Iron, how's it going? Yeah, I did it for the Birmingham City Council. So if you were one of the people calling me to be like, yeah, do this and this, or like, be fair, if you were the guy receiving my call being like, fucking Jenny can't get Jenny's not like logging in properly and there's something wrong with it, like, I don't know, like I've checked the IP or I don't know, fuck knows, man. Like, it used to do my head in a little bit, but at the same time, it was nice to be given responsibility or something and like be good at it. Like, retired early, let me hear. Meeting over. Next one about 45 minutes. Fair. Yeah, no, I get it. I get that. I definitely hate doing computer tasks a little bit. And like, I've also done like I've done my mum's and like my dad's. I don't do my dad's anymore. Thank God for my brother helping out with this stuff now, because I just did it for so long. I was just like, my brother's kind of transitioned them onto Apple, which to some degree I feel kind of happier about, because I feel like maybe there's less problems with the Apple App Store. No, probably not. I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's a part of me which just thinks maybe it's safer for them. Maybe they might not get scammed so easy, but I don't know. But yeah, I've done big office work at like setting everyone's phones up, like making sure all of the right systems were installed, making sure all the IPs point to the right telephone slots, and like, seeing the back end of it a little bit and doing a little bit of it, but not much. Thankfully, there were technicians I could send all of the info I collected out to, and like most of all of what needed to be done got done by them, and then I was like left in charge of my office and all of the systems basically, and I had like this interface. So so I've done a little bit of it. Right. You were Cisco Advanced Services before you retired. Maybe, man. Maybe. I might at some point have actually called Cisco, yeah, because I was involved in the implementation of it really early on, and like in a couple of different offices, and I wasn't the thing is, I wasn't in that department. I was the guy who would turn his hand to fucking anything. And it just turned out that like, when I was in a particular office and they were taking it on, it was all brand new. I was the person who was already the dude who did all of the other tech stuff. So it was like, it was obvious choice. I feel like I've missed a delivery. Hold on. I drove myself crazy. Actually, I should really put the gloves on, because I drove myself crazy the other day, thinking the delivery that I had on its way, that it attempted on Saturday and failed, was in fact something from Signum Games that I'm extremely excited about. But it wasn't. Instead, it was my new gloves. They're orange. I don't know why. In retrospect, maybe it's the coloured gloves that I could find that were closest to the colour of my hands. You know? No. Okay. Hello. Hello. Next one in 45 minutes. Relief. And escape. Escape while you can. Yeah, I've been doing a little bit of work on a few other people's minis, so I've built like a few bits of Raised Giant. I have done most of the prep on Rouse. Frank Corrigan. We still haven't done anything with this. Other than what we had done initially, which was some sanding. But yeah, I need to don the mask basically for this one. Just need to don the mask and put something on, like a I need to put like D&D on or something. I need to watch like one of the series I used to watch. I used to watch roleplay, D&D, and I still have those to watch through. And I could turn those on and just happily sand away, you know. The other thing is that we could prime it and see how it is. We'd have to do like quite a lot of. There's bits in there that we've got to get in there. Clean that up. That can't be there. I think we need to clean bits like that up in there. Doesn't show up very well on the camera right now. So exposure, like little bits like that. Just want to make them real clean, you know, so that when we do pin washes and stuff, it just sits in to all of those recesses really nicely, and with a nice traceable line across each part where we want one, basically, like where you can actually like when you look at it, you see like a straight line, not a line with like bits sticking out of it and stuff, you know. But all of the commissions are pretty much all, and I might instead of painting one of mine next, I might finish painting this, because it's just fun painting these Creative Sculpt Studios minis. It's something I can kind of try and enjoy and try and go back to old school. I'm trying to learn to go back to the old school. Let's be honest, I'm trying to keep all of the new school technology and paints and methods. IVR voice response. Namely ICM and CVP full script. Right, okay. We have that? No, I don't think we had that implemented for most staff anyway. I don't think we did stuff for routers, very like you at me distantly. I definitely had to at some point set up some routers and speak to Cisco Master System users. Yeah, definitely. In relation to router setup, yes, 100%. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna apologize now for how agitated I might have been at the time. No, I think I was pretty chill. To be fair, I think I was pretty good. I don't know what rest one for this except for Disney. I can't think what that might mean. And what are you going to do with the 30 minutes until the next one, other than chilling like an absolute superstar? going to continue to try and make this lad look as good as possible before I have to depart. I'm afraid it's not going to be a long one. Ideally, I'd have gone till 8 o'clock, but I got a mate who I think just needs to get out of the house. He's coming over. So, it's sort of priority number one, really, you know? Making time for people who need it. No, I'm not getting any paint out of that, no. We got something on the end of the brush. No, shit. Oh, is it really that warm in here already? No, did we get it off? Is it off? I think it's off. Damn. Phew. And let's see, they built the whole network O2 twice. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That sounds, yeah. Same place I ever saw, dude. Yeah, what, the council? Birmingham Council or something. Yeah. I was very bad at saying no to Cisco. Yeah, I had a bit of a problem with that. Yeah. I think I was like, we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Quite a few times. It's really not something that we need. Well, we've got on it anyway. Because it came in a package. This very tax-paying dollars are going, though, unfortunately. So, it's not really a joke, is it? That's the thing. It very quickly becomes not a fucking joke. It's not funny anymore. It's shit. It's just shit. No, we didn't need that. Fuck. Okay, so now we've got this extra layer of complexity that we're not going to use. Right. Okay, and you want me to still integrate that into... Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll make sure that everything's operating first, and that everything's working as we want it to, and we'll make sure after all of that's working that functionality's working. And that was my clever fucking way of getting around it, because the thing is that like just getting everything else sorted and operating everything else was really just kind of enough. And they're like, oh, okay. That makes sense. It's like, yeah, it does. Yeah, it fucking does, doesn't it? Yeah. Ended up paying for something that we didn't use. I said we didn't need. This is all bringing back some trauma, you know? It's like, story of my life, man. Story of my but it's why I can't, it's why I just cannot, the idea of going and working for someone anymore is just infuriating beyond belief to me, because like the amount of good opportunities I've given, or like good saves, or you know, that I've given people in management over the years that they didn't take or implemented and didn't give me any credit for. It's just like, nah, I'm done. You can go fuck yourself. Nice friendly worker Tom will go and be nice friendly worker Tom by himself doing his own work for other people who are nice and want to appreciate his his efforts. Doing something I love doing. How does that sound? Oh, I like it anyway. Okay, good that I like it. I don't care if anyone else doesn't too much. They can go fuck themselves, those people. Can go fuck themselves. Funny thing was, you Cisco engineers were like We're also like, what the fuck? They don't need that. Yeah, no, I know that. Oh, I had literally those conversations. I had literally those conversations with the engineers if they ended up having to come. It would be like, oh, well, why did... You know, I mean, like, I was like... Don't. It's fine. I know. We lamented together, if I remember rightly, that a lot of the times when I had Cisco engineers arriving, it would just be like, this is the situation. I know. Cisco sent this will drop. They're gorgeous blonde on their sales team, rip managers. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that wouldn't have made all that much difference to either of my managers, I don't think. But I mean, who knows, to be fair. I didn't know what their leanings were, but they were both quite, you know, one of them was pretty good looking blonde herself, to be fair. And if either of them were to ever hear this, it would be hilarious. One thinking it would be them, but anyway, that's a whole other thing. I'm just word soup garbage, patch brain, words. What? Nothing. We're fine. I'm not crazy, you're crazy. I'm quite enjoying this. And a couple times. Right, okay. Oh yeah, I don't know. Thing is that like, if at any point I've encountered her, I'm trying to think. No, I was probably dating her at the time, so I wouldn't have been totally fucking. Anyway, I wouldn't have actually probably been like a thirsty dog. But anyway. I need to check the artwork. I'm not sure if I should really be giving him. We need to do his teeth as well. There's still like, we could just still do quite a lot, but what I want to do with this model is I want to get all of it so it's good enough, and then I'm going to come back to where I started, like this backpack, and I'll smooth things out again. And I'll come back to this face and see if I can make it pop even more and match the artwork even more. But we're just going to like get each part of it looking all right. Now, so one of the things which bothers me a little bit is that I'm probably going to airbrush his armor, and I'm probably going to be doing masking on it and stuff. Thing is like, I ended up I didn't like, it's different with red, it's very different, I think, but with black, trying to airbrush that was not. So there's barely anything left on this. Like I left that as the airbrush on those because it looked nice, because it matched what I wanted. But trying to airbrush the black just kind of looked grey. It just looked kind of grey. I didn't like it, so I sacked that off. But I think we'll be fine with the reds, because we'll do what we did last time. We push all the way up to red, and then we did the final highlights with the brush, whereas we moved up into like the orange, which we did. But then here's the other thing. So I need to have a word with Banana, because we moved up into the yellow spectrum for the Blood Angel Terminator, for the red on him. But on the box art of this, it's one of those reds where it just switches to white, and you've just got like a very, very faint and small amount of basically white highlights, to the point at which it ventures into pink just before it heads straight to white. But there's no yellow, which makes sense because there's all the yellow, and it feels it would look weird, I think, with all of the yellow, if you highlighted the red up with yellow but then highlighted the yellow up with like ivory. Right? It would, right? It would work. You think it would work? Site left 6 months transfer course script. Oh, I don't. Yeah, man. Like I remember there was a whole thing about like things moving, like that our same systems were going to be adopted all over Europe or something. Yeah. Yeah, we might have pioneered using it in the council in Birmingham as a council, because there was a lot of private adjacency going on already with certain aspects of something, I can't remember what, but so like we were working with people who were already using Cisco systems basically in housing. Sorry for God, this is anyway. Yeah, I think we might have been the first to sort of, or the first big one. I can't remember. Might have gotten tried somewhere slightly smaller first. The cream colour would work. But we've already gone into white with this mini. That's the other thing. We've already gone into white. Because there's white on the artwork, I was just like, white. Then, well, so, whilst I would usually only push up to ivory, I thought I better do this lad. I can't hear my own voice, which means that I can't hear everything on stream either. Yeah, can I hear myself? Maybe. I'm just not plugged in properly. Hello? Yeah. Okay, good. Hey, Luke. How's it going? Welcome in. Allowing up to that scale. I was in it. State Farm was thinking mega cool. Oh. When a coffee ends, you know, especially decaf, and you don't need to worry about over caffeinating, you know, especially when a decaf coffee ends. It's the worst. It's so upsetting. Oh, good, man. Thanks. I'm alright, man. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a Space Marine, like the Boxart. I've just been doing a bit of face work. Nothing particularly amazing going on there at the moment, but we'll keep pushing it. He's wondering if I'm gonna mask his head off. You know, am I gonna mask his head off and then, like, am I gonna finish his whole face off, do his eyes, do his hair, do everything, do like the underside of here maybe, glue him in place, mask his face off, and then airbrush the rest of his head with it stuck in place? I don't know if that's a great idea, is it? No, that's madness. No, don't stick it in place. Do everything but stick it in place. And all of that process I think is fine as long as I don't stick it in place. I just need to, yeah, that should be fine. There's no overspray, fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm alright, man. We've got stuff. We're working on a bunch of different projects at the moment in the sides. I think once I get to a certain stage with building everything else and sculpting like Ray's giant Tess, that's when I'm gonna, even though there's probably Signum stuff's gonna come in when all of that's ready and I want to start painting parts of it. The Signum stuff will come in, I'll ride that through and maybe end up with some creative sculpt stuff come in. And then there's so many projects, there's just so much to do, so I have to really get like my focus on. But my mate's coming over tonight. He was just like, I just fucking need to get out of the house. And I was like, yeah, okay, no worries. It's not often I hear him like that. And it was just like, you better come over then. Yeah. Do you want to come over tonight? Yeah. Okay, come over tonight. All a bit crunchy, Bunny. No, that doesn't. I hate the idea of you being a bit crunchy, mate. It's like, oh, the sausages were overcooked and a bit crunchy. Cool. That reminds me, I've got a soup cooking. A vegetable soup. I don't usually just make vegetable soup. I think I'm going to throw a load of chicken broth in it. You lot with all your food. This sounds amazing. PTSD about the old days because small world. We technically, yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. But it is a small world. That happens a lot. Life is like that. Mega clusters sound weird. It is because those are the only thing at estate farm, right? Man, like when you say estate farm, you're talking about like huge fields of relays and shit like that, where like the brain centers of the networks and stuff. Is that what you mean by estate farm? Those places must have been mental. So much energy being spun around in those places. Oh, okay. Oh, I've never. God, State Farm, and it's the largest insurance company in the States. Sounds. It's dark. It's kind of dark name. So like something like 50% of the population has car insurance, etc. Right, okay. So pastry. Oh wow, beef jacks, dude. Thank you so much, man. Unfortunately, we've only got like, I'll give you a shout out. I've only got, oh, God bless you, soul. I've only got like 15 minutes or so I can I might be able to spend with you, or maybe more, maybe less. It depends on when the phone call comes in. God bless you, dude. Thank you. Try and not miss anything in chat. Thank you, Stories Strauss. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey, J Thorn. Hey, Beef Jacks. How was it? How was your stream? 17 viewers. Hold on a second. Have I missed anything? Good. Weird. Yeah. Okay. Give me a piece. Yep. Okay. Hi. Yeah. Hey, Bunyip. Bit crunchy. Not Bunyip's not crunchy. It's his sausages which were a bit crunchy. Little crunch is good. So little crunch is almost necessary. I'd say you want a little bit of crunch. Definitely. You know, a little bit of the umami as well. Nothing like getting something a little bit burnt. Not burnt, but just almost on the edge of burnt. You know, getting the bottom of the pan burnt. Just a little bit, and then quickly stirring it all in, or like doing a little bit of a deglaze with some vinegar. Yo, have it, bro. Get that deglaze on. Get some of that apple cider vinegar in the pan. Oh yeah. State Farm. All right, okay. I didn't know that. I can remember saying I had a few minutes extra. Right, okay. How was this stream? What were you painting? Let me give you a shout out. Thank you so much for bringing everyone in. If everyone wants to give me a follow, when I'm live tomorrow, I'll be painting the box art that's like a quite transparent above my head. But the pre-box art, it's the box art before the box art that John Blanche did before they said we want this to be box art. It's the colorized version, so it's not the original because the original was black and white. And then I can't remember what they used it in originally to colorize it, or why they colorized it before they colorized. Maybe it was the pre-box work, pre-colorized. Like colored box art. There's like 3 versions. Anyway, we were going to do the 3rd version, which is the box art version, but then we actually. Me and the commissioner prefer. So Banana and I both prefer the one where he's got yellow arms, basically. So we're doing that. We're gonna prime him later tonight. We painted this last night. It's not finished. We're gonna put a little transfer on it tomorrow. I'll put a little gloss varnish on it tonight as well. And then we'll freehand over the little teardrop. So it's a little red teardrop. I think we're making that yellow as well, so it matches the arms. So when like it goes around, you'll have like the yellow in each shoulder pad and the yellow inside the black, and there's going to be black rims around the shoulders and yellow inside. So yeah, but that's how we'll do that. This man knows umami for you. Yeah, no. Yeah, I like my cooking. Yeah, I better go and check on that soup. But we've just painted this. He's not exactly done, but in order for me to like get really nerdy on him, I might have to go off stream for it. I'll try and finish a little bit of him. I'll finish his hair off now before I have to go. But yeah, I've actually been being productive. We've got another Frank Horrigan on the go. We finished the Blight drone from last time. You did some airbrushing, nice. No worries. Well, I'll give him a shout out then. He's get food, Beef Jack. Be a human being. I understand. I know what it's like. I'm sadly only here for like 2 hours. The plan is 2 hours. Hopefully, I'll put off 2 hours before I have to leave. Right. Hold on. They're not burnt. They're caramelized. Yeah. Some things do get a little bit burnt, but that's fine. I don't mind a little bit of burn as well. But caramelized is actually what you're going for. You're right, Minnie. You're right. Copy, clean link. That's what I want to do. So if anyone's not already, who was in here before the raid, following Beef Jacks, that was probably the bad, not sentence structure, right? But words are hard. Do that. And if you don't, I'll come and fucking mug you, mate. No, you're right. I'm not actually going to come and mug you. And if someone who looks like me does come and mug you, it's just a case of mistaken identity. My word, you've been possessed by Yoda. Show you how to paint, I will. No, stop. Right, we should do his eye. I'm not using white. I should use white. Should probably be using like Spectacalis. Spectacalis. And Vinnie Jones. Get a little bit, all sorts of different personalities come out sometimes, don't they? Also, all sorts of different personalities. Don't know what my real accent is, to be honest, Luke. I grew up in Birmingham, but you'd almost not know. And you'd have to, occasionally it comes out, but most of the time it's the Black Country because I've got Black Country mates. And then suddenly, I'm actually from up north, and I'm talking about being from the Black Country, and I'm from up north. I don't know. Smooth, dude. Respect. It does happen. I just can't help it. Well, when I get a little bit excited and there's a lot of people who come in. What? My eyes aren't blue. They're red. Oh, it's a joke. It's a joke. Fucking hell, it's a joke. I'm joking. Ah, oh, I'm high. It's really inappropriate and not helpful. Fucking hell. Yeah. I do pure Essex or vaguely educated. I do vaguely educated as well. That's my. I like to think that my standard, that my go-to is vaguely educated, but actually, well, I'm doing ivory. Ivory is not blue. I might not have color theory down perfectly, but I at least know. No, I like where I've done his eye. Do I bring it a little bit further back? It's not really the right shape for an eye at the moment. Quite. Not. Here you go. Ridiculous. Like, I do as much as I can allow myself. What do you mean, Bunyip? What do you mean? Link, or it's not true. Link, or it's not true. What did Weta Workshop say about eyes being blue? Prove it. Fucking prove that right now. Prove that statement. No, chill, Winston, chill, Madcat. Everything's fine. Leave Bunyip alone. He's lovely, you know. It's really just unnecessary. Hold on. Oh no. I come in with something to like liven him up. I feel like he needs something. Like, I might literally give him, at this point, the Gilliman flesh, like massively diluted Gilliman flesh, and then come back with all of these colours and do it all again. Maybe take it further. Have to be careful. No, we shouldn't take it any further than we have. Maybe even gone too pale. Yeah, the Gilliman flesh is a good shout. Oh, right, okay. We have proof. But shut you up, Mad Cat. Right. Do you know what? Oh, just knock my teeth on. Knock that on. We just, for a moment, hold on a second. Did that work? Are we on the right profile? Did that work? Did that not work? Yeah, it worked. Hold on. Actually, if I do this another way, it's the wrong button to copy. Hold on a one. Oh, we're on the wrong screen now. Oh, I'm this is amazing. I don't know what I'm doing. Clearly at all.
It's Adam from Tested. I'm at.
Okay, so we don't need to watch the whole thing, obviously, right? I don't think we can. That's not on. We can't do that. Right, I'm sorry if any of you aren't used to listening to things at 2 times speed. Then catch up, catch the fuck up, okay? So.
For these eyes, we put in a clear material, and then those can be dotted together to achieve all of these colors.
So each of these is made with a combination of clear CMYK and white pigments.
Yeah, super tiny little dots.
And when you say super tiny, is it microns?
Yeah, they measure in microns.
I mean, because the thing that's so astounding is, if I may,
yeah, sorry,
is that. Like,
have I gone past it?
No Uncanny Valley. The closer I look, the more realistic it looks. The more, I mean.
Hey Lula, how's it going?
Figuring out which gradients and which.
Not the eyes.
Yeah, well, as you can see, it definitely took a little while. These are some of my earlier tests here. This is the first eye I
That's the
made.
first one.
Yeah, so there's definitely a big jump from that to that. And
the veins look on one level. There's a sharp line here. You have the.
How are you doing, Lulu? Should have known Adam Savage rejects reality and substitutes his
commitment to the investment in the time and the machine time, etc. But at that point, you know that Tor is going to be able to do something
special,
something super special at that point, and that was 6 months earlier than where we finally got to. So this is half a year of someone's time, full time, doing nothing but incremental shifts. And every time you get an eye printed, of course, you've got to pay for the print of the eye as well.
Prints, yeah.
But we knew at that point it was worth chasing.
Amazing. Okay, so where'd you go from here?
Yeah, so I guess a lot of that was sort of an accident. Like, I just thought I'd better try and make an eye to see where I can start from.
Right.
The trouble with this is that all of the colors are very transparent. The only material that is opaque is the white, and so there's a lot of balancing that you need to do to be able to get the colors that you want with white underneath to be able to
get that trans, right? Control how light moves.
Totally. Otherwise, it will all just get absorbed in if it's only color all the way through.
Okay.
These later ones, there's sort of a very thin layer of color, and then it dissipates into a white solid.
Well, I think this cross section is a good way to explain it.
So that's an early test for these big eyes here, and even here, it's been a little tricky to get the right level, but it's almost there.
I can see that you're like these little tendrils that create that blurred line between the white and the color.
This one particularly is brilliant to show how the limbus line on an eyeball hangs over the top of the iris, and you can see in there how she's created this cutback with this very, very pale color hovering in the clear of the eye to give the illusion of the limbus just entrapping the iris.
You become an eyeball anatomist and an anatomist.
That's amazing. This is actually amazing, but have I skipped? Did I skip the bit about it all being blue?
But it was a lot of like googling and looking at weird pictures of eyes.
Did I skip all of that, Bunyip? Or what? Did I skip it? I don't know. Doing well, eating lunch, having to be low-key professional. That is fair. That sounds good. I need to make coffee. Unfortunately, I can't be staying here. We've more or less done what we need to do on that Space Marine face. We've painted a nice Space Marine face in the space of like an hour and a half, 2 hours. We need to maybe just do a little bit more work on it, which is going to be giving it a little bit of contrast paint and a little bit of a highlighter, and then we need to finish the hair. And obviously he's still got all of his like doohickeys around his face and stuff. She does say somewhere.
You can
I
actually
feel like we skipped it. I feel like I like went to like 10 minutes or something, or
But in
here I went to 4 minutes.
to just go with what nature does and to make it fade off by having that geometry actually taper to a point. And then it sort of.
What was I just about
See
to
it so clearly there, where the iris and the mountain and valley,
Oh, yeah.
almost alien landscape is traveling underneath the limbus, and when you turn it side on, you can see it very clearly.
Now these don't come out of the printer polished. They come out in a raw form. It's they're
Yeah, so this is after it's been cleaned with all the support material,
Okay.
and then it looks like this, quite rough. And this is usually how prints will like look when they come out of the printer, and that's it. That's fine. But for these, we really need
Wow, they're 3D printing these.
to go through about 10 different grits from like sandpaper down to like a polish.
into like your palm, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
What was the
It's
what was
crazy.
the hurdle in getting to your final product? Was there one sort of like, was it that Nimbus line?
I love Adam stuff. It's so good.
I think like the limbus was super tricky to get right, especially because people at different ages have different limbuses. Like older people, their limbus is sort of a lot more softer and a little gooier in some cases.
I think we've missed it.
Really sharp limbuses. And so that get around, especially in volumetric space.
And we've been using these in characters aged from 6 years old to 85. Crisp, clear white eyes. It actually isn't white at all. Right? It's actually a sort of
Here we go.
blue lilac color. That's actually a very good example of the base color of the white of the eye. And if you get that wrong, the eyes pop. They look like they are abnormally bright in the eye socket.
So
Yeah.
obviously you've been layering in your institutional knowledge about how to build these, but then also, how does Weta
Okay.
institutional knowledge? Are you
There you go. We just skipped the exact bit
like
where he told us. It's a baby blue limbus.
Really write down a step-by-step guide.
No, limbus is a part of the eye.
Experience what the materials behave like, and then apply that per each case.
Anyway. Yeah, okay, cool. Lessons learned? Lessons learned? Would we say lessons learned? I think we can probably maybe say a lesson may have been learned. And if not, it's fine. You know, there's other lessons to learn. We'll get to them in time. That's fine. That's all good. I hope you're all well. Just say somewhere. I will be professional then, Lula. I will be a professional. Professional. I shall not say sweary words because you might be possibly in the company of nippers or something. Little vagrants. Sorry. What? Knowledge gained. Yeah, I mean that's Adam Savage and like little tips all over. What? I didn't know I'd done them in different polarities. Okay. This is unsuitable. This is unsuitable. This is unsuitable. I think this might work. I don't want to put this on the palette. We're rapidly running out of space, and we're only going to use it on the face, and it's not somewhere that we're going to spend nearly as much time on as the armor, the skin. So there's no point. No point in like putting it on the palette, having it take up space. You know, actually, 2 drops of contrast medium. 3 drops of contrast. 3 drops of contrast medium. Sounds like the 9 job. I've got to close that. There you go. Substitute. Yeah. You're eating lunch. Look, just somewhere. We found it. Had to reject an A job. Looking for overnight care. Dude doesn't work overnight. Oh right, especially not for something that would be full time for a new family. Full time. Oh my god. I mean, like, realistically, that would be crazy money. Really, what people are talking about, what someone is requesting of you there, is kind of crazy money. I feel like, right? Like that's where you get to say, okay, yeah, sure, that's gonna be, £35,000 a year or something. Sure, but it's literally a whole new job, and that's really not the hours you want to work, is it at all? Right? Not in the company of Nurglings. I don't have the streams up whilst I'm with the Nibblers. Okay, I thought that was a bit unusual. Right, professional text declining. Oh, that's what being professional is, what you meant by that. I see. I understand. I'll get it now. Thank you very much.
thank you for explaining to me something that you what you're doing. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm in a really silly mood. It's so nice of you all to have come in. Why was an absolute legend, gifted 5 subs earlier. Oh, we need to set up some like proper giveaway things. I need to set up. I say we. What I mean by we is I need to set up proper giveaways for Kick this month. And like have stream goals so that we can do some awesome giveaways. Not sure if there's more on their own channel. What from Tested? There's loads of stuff on Tested's channel, at least I know that much. And yeah, Weta Workshop. I'm not sure. It'd be worth me watching more Weta Workshop stuff because they do have quite a bit of content, I think, don't they? More on their own channel. I don't know. Are we talking about? We're talking about Weta Workshop, aren't we? There's loads of good stuff on Adam's channel. I need to finish watching his painting. They're doing the painting of the Starfield ship now. Which I posted the first video in the Discord, and you can watch them through from there as well. I'm not going to bother trying to find more links. Yeah, it would have been 14 hours, so it would be big bucks. But, yeah, 14-hour nights would be big bucks, but I'm not good overnight, and I'm also on call in multiple families already, so there's a chance that I would work 14 hours, get home around 8. Yeah. Giveaways and with keywords and dual stream on YouTube, it was caused double entries in bot tricks. Okay, cool. There might be ways to separate that off in bot tricks, but I'm likely to do it. I like a little manual. I like manually kind of doing it almost, but we'll see. Saw that pop up. What pop up? I'm missing things. I'm forgetting. That's really nice. That one layer of Gilliman flesh shade at that mix. I like that. One more? I think we'll give it one more. Seeing as we've got all of that there, and otherwise it's going to waste. Is it ready? I think it's ready for the next one, right? There's a little bit inside his eyeball. Starfield chip. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I would recommend watching them. They're good. They're not all. It is all related to the hobby, to be fair. Everything that they're doing is related to the hobby. You know, if you're interested in LED lighting systems, there's some really interesting bits in the second video for that. The first video is really interesting for 3D printing. The most recent video is, I'm sure, going to be really interesting in terms of weathering techniques, because Adam goes and uses watercolors for weathering techniques, and I was like, what? You're going to use what? So apparently he uses watercolors as part of his weathering, which is kind of weird. So there's definitely some good material in there for anybody who's into the hobby, basically. And obviously, you know, if you know, tell him who sent you. This is something that I say occasionally. You know, it's as long as it's not me doing this saying shameless self-promotion, it's one of you guys. It's not my problem. It's yours. No, but if you do and could, then I don't mind, and it's a comment for YouTube and the algorithm, and they'll appreciate it. maybe we'll have like Adam Savage turn up in chat. No, Adam doesn't have the time to. That's never gonna. No, probably not. Probably not. But I tell you what, I'd love to be involved in painting a project that he's involved in. If one day I could somehow paint something that like Adam Savage has made, that would be amazing. Warai, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And let me just give you a shout out as well. Bloop, 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 bloop. Can everyone please click on that link and give Warai a follow? That would be very much appreciated. Oh, Jesus. Wow, that was my back, apparently. I was going to attempt a first LED project. Someone gave me a real easy tip. Brief economy. Gene Slicer, thank you. No, Gene Slicer, why did you have to finish before me? I'm waiting on a phone call from a friend and then I'm disappearing. Timing. That was probably a bit. I'm sorry. So I'll stick around. I'll just have to tell Max that he can, you know, sit there and suck an egg or something. I don't know. On the host race, I know. Apparently, I did. Apparently, I've won the host race, even though I wasn't trying to win it. It's good timing though. I must remember that I can receive all of these wonderful people potentially if I arrive at this time and hang out in those wonderful channels myself, and maybe gift the occasional sub. It might even, you know, it might happen. You know, might get enough money to do something like that. Might not need to get another. We might need to get a job though. That's something seriously. I haven't put it out of my mind. It might be something I end up having to do. I don't know. I think we might make it. We might survive. I don't know. We'll see. We've got a job centre on Thursday. Find out whether or not they're going to cut me off. I don't think that I'm ready for it. But they might turn around to me and say something like, well, you need to control your spending, or we want to look at your accounts and see why you've been spending. You say you spend all this on the business? Where is all this stuff? And I can be like, fucking come and have a look. It's ridiculous. So drop it for 20 minutes. That's all right. That's what Beef Jacks had to do when he came in. I have no power here. Oh yeah, I can give you it if you want, but like I think it's chill enough for me to handle it at the moment. And I already really probably owe Lula like at least a free commission for all of her like help with everything. So with everything, if chat doesn't know or understand, there's too much history there to convey. There's just far too much history there to convey in terms of how much help someone like Lula or Jimmy has given me. It just really is, and I'll never really be able to thank any of them really enough, you know, because it would probably ultimately bankrupt me in order to do so. But you can tell them to contact GW concerning their price. Please click on Gene Slice's link as well. And so Warai's link, Gene Slice's link, and then when I'll repost Beef Jax's, or you can scroll up in the chat, and they're all wonderful, wonderful people and parts of the Kit community who we've got to try and help grow. People mod me so I quit being their problem and become their problem. I feel safe. I feel safe with the Lula about, you know. Did I do the second coat on him? I definitely did the second coat. It's just super subtle, but in a good way. I think. I don't think we need another coat of it. Let's do the hair. Past Lulaing. This is coat 2, you did one comment about I, and then this coat. Yeah, I will do I. I will do I again. Let's get the hair though. Yeah, I think I got all the things. One of my screens just turned off, but it's a kind of an important one. Contact GW about their pricing. That would be a way to get laughed off the phone. I wonder what the actual response you would get. Oh, hello. Can we? Is this brush dry? It doesn't feel like. Let's go. Is there a little bit of guff in there as well? My eyes going funny. Just gonna do a lot of little, like, tiny striation stipples with ivory over. What we've done is like a tiny mix of ivory and grey over black, and now we're doing straight ivory and with tiny little striations, and leave like little tiny dots at the end. They're more prominent than the lines because like surface tension and brushes and reasons, and that's all I'm gonna say about it. I will be back with chat in a second. Let me just. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do more work on this lad to get him so that he's definitely going to make him the best Space Marine face I ever did paint. I like it. They've actually sculpted little sideburns on this lad. They have actually. I do have a business. I see. Why do you spend so much money? Have you seen? You know. Oh right, that is why I spend so much money on my business. Well, that's not even it. To be fair, it's just materials and coffee. It's a lot of fucking coffee goes down on the bill. Thankfully, my coffee goes against it because, I mean, literally, I don't know what I would do in terms of functioning. You know, like everyone else's office buys coffee. So my office gets coffee from the business so I can drink coffee whilst I'm working. It's very legal. I've checked it. It's fine. I would love a coffee sponsorship. But then, like, I wouldn't be claiming it against my expenses. But then that would be good as well. Really. It would just be a thing that I would save money on, ultimately. Ah, saving money. Wow. Fucking hell, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Wonder how you do that nowadays in the current economy. Kind of hard. Where is Max? I told him to call, or I would not be ready. If he comes without calling, I'll be absolutely livid. I won't. I'll just be kind of a little bit disappointed. It's good. It's good that I didn't have to end stream when I've had some raids. I was off the book supported by my campus Starbucks. What? Oh yeah, off the book supported. Any drinks that were made wrong or abandoned were offered to my study table first for the nerds to fight over. That's genius. Luna, that sounds like genius. You're like, we'll come and hang out in here and we'll buy coffees and stuff, but if you mismake anything, it's ours. Or something. I don't know how that actually works. That sounds like blackmail now that I've said it out loud. Lula, you've not been blackmailing Starbucks, have you? Again. Oh, I wish I could. So it's actually going to be quite frustrating, the timing of it in the end, because I figured Well, ideally, I would be raiding into... Oh no, of course it's Tuesday. Oh, it's fine. Really, that should be going the other way. These should be going that way. Down. But it's fine, I like it. Still like it. We need to start going down here a little bit. We'll fix any bits where we touch that black later on. It's all going to be red, and don't need to worry about it at the moment. That might be a bit much on that bit, but we'll see if we can keep moving. I really wanted to give this guy a mullet, because on the box art he's got a mullet, right? I don't know how many people actually like end up blocking that out, you know, like, and like, no, he doesn't. I'm gonna get hate now in the chat from someone. He's like some sort of like, I don't know, anti-mullet fascist or something. Remember that my brush is sort of split. I'm fine, it's fine. Okay. Trying to do realistic hair. You know, it's the one side to GW not really bothering with sculpting hair sometimes, is that you can just make the texture yourself. You can just make the texture yourself. It's fine. Is this starting to look like a badass? Did you forget the Rona mullets? No, I didn't. No, not at all. No, I mean, I wouldn't even bring it up if it wasn't for the Rona mullets, because they at least make me feel slightly safe. I didn't have hundreds of 3D prints all over the desk. Could have fired up OBS and relieved the pressure. No, Bunyip, why can you not? If only Bunyip were going live right now. Well, we might have Mini Mummy. Oh, not Mini Mummy. Miniature's mum. Warhammer mum. Warhammer mum. Maybe she'll be on. There might be somebody on. I told him to call. If he doesn't call, I'm literally ignoring it. If he turns up at the door and calls, I'll pick it up. Well, no, I'll pick up the phone if he calls. But if he's outside when he calls, I'm going to be like, all right then. Well, you can sit outside for 5 minutes, motherfucker. Because it's been a really nice stream, a really good stream. And I love you guys. You're all amazing. Mind you, he is also late. Because I promised I'd get up and do some stuff for somebody in the morning. So, I'll be doing that. Windows, no. What? Great, but like 10 people in on weekends, so we got all our first drinks, but there's tons of stuff that was just being tossed, so they just give it to us. Nice, made their waist numbers also look good. Like, tossed, right? Okay. It looked good on their waist numbers, even though they were still wasting the stuff. Too bright. Do you think, is it too bright? Or do you think if I just... No, I don't know about doing this. This seems like a bad idea. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I've finally lost my marbles. Do you need to do... the eyebrow? Hey, Banana, welcome in. Just stuck a pic of it. I'll have a look. I'll have a look in a little bit. I'll have a look in a bit, man. Yep. These are all 3D prints. I bet they look amazing. This still has space. What is space? Precious. Look at that handsome man, and also MadCat. Thanks, dude. Yeah, we're getting him together. We're getting some progress done on him. You know. I'm happy with where it's heading. I think I need to get real up close and dirty with this guy's face. And like, this looks worse on this camera than it does in real life because of the exposure levels on it at the moment. But I'm still going to work on, basically, I'm going to get it all to a point, right? Which is at least this good, right? Which is good, right? And it'll take like 35, 40 hours to get him all this good, at least that long. And then like we'll just like, he'll be there to just work on and to tweak and to like just get like mint. I think it makes sense to do that because then like there's less hot shit and hot garbage faces of the model. But yeah, his face is taking about 2 hours. We're not far from finishing. I think we're going way too bright on it in the end. With that, I think we knock that back down. I don't think adding the ivory in fact, maybe is even necessary. Maybe, I don't know. Might want to use Screaming Skull, possibly. Though we can throw him at a peasant. I'll prepare my shopping cart. My nanny's kids had a few I can borrow. My nanny's kid has a few I can borrow. Yeah, I've missed stuff. My essay says, volunteers tribute for the 3D prints. Mullets have come back in style. How did you? Yeah, no, I didn't get it. What kind do you call this now? You have to say that, or I'll pay off the pigeons tapping your window. No, don't. I don't need any more pigeons tapping on my window. I need to clean my windows. And that's not even pigeon related. That's just shame related. We could, and not like a dirty, filthy kind of shame. Just literally, it's. I have slight shame on myself for not cleaning my windows. All right, chat, get your minds out of the gutter. What? They could mark them as pickups instead of throwaways, so they didn't have to log them as wastes. They could mark them as pickups instead of throwaways. Oh yeah, okay, so they didn't have to log them as waste. Pickups. What does pickups mean? Though, does that mean pickups as in someone at work is just someone just eats it, drinks it. Drinking is eating, kind of. It's just different. All right. Then we can throw. I love that. Throw him at a peasant. Pretty much. Well, so far, I reckon he's joking, chat. Because when he's held the Terminator a couple of times, he didn't throw that at anyone or at me or anything. So I reckon this whole throwing his commission miniatures at people is a ruse. It's a ruse for entertainment purposes, and it's funny, and I like it. But the order was picked up by someone else. It's not staff, so they didn't. But it's free, right? It's free, right? So is it like promotional? Giving away free coffees? Okay, good. Yeah, that sounds wise. That sounds like a great idea. Now you mention it. Just blend that in a little bit. What is my brush doing? And can I see it properly? Thank you. Try and get some final highlights in. I have the camera in my mouth. I'll try to not have the camera in my mouth quite so much. I imagine that the camera's actually moving to the... He looks like he's... No, they haven't sculpted an earring. They've not. I refuse. I think it's part of his collar. What is going on here? What on earth is it that is going on here? What is going on here? How's your day been, Spinner? How are you? My patron saint? He does have a service stud. I'm not ignoring it. It's just I'll do it later kind of thing when everything else is done. You know? Get everything else. Everything else mint. Do you know what I should have probably done? I feel like I should have done the whole, like, at some point it's a thing I need to try out, right? And I don't know who knows about all of this. It's proper like artsy stuff. But if I recall, you're meant to sort of start with, is it yellow, blue, red, or something? Like you divide the face up when you initially do it with base coats of yellow, blue, and red, I think. And then, like, you paint over the face as normal. And then, all okay, now too hot. Yeah, his bit. I'm super thankful for my cooling stuff right now. I wouldn't be able to paint right now if it wasn't for that machine. There's no way. I put fresh ice packs in it and, like, fresh water from my filter. And I have a fan going. And it's just... I can just about get away with even wearing shorts and a t-shirt and I'm not dying. Clown him up. Clown him up. No! Get it free because I have to throw it away. Stores have a crazy amount of wasted products. Things they have to throw it away. Corporate will come down. Yeah, okay. So when I worked in bars, I was wondering where you put the camera. I put the camera like... my eyes go just over the camera. It's a webcam. I'm gonna get a better one. It's probably likely that next month's kick payment will go into fresh cameras, even if it's just a fresh face cam, because this is dodgy now. This is gone. It is literally this Logitech camera I inherited off my granddad. It was my granddad's Logitech cam, and I have like a very brief bit of footage of my granddad on my computer that was taken by that camera, which is kind of weird, I guess. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get new cameras, and this one is like the mounting system. Everything about this whole setup needs to be redone, but it's my bedroom. And this is already pretty ridiculous what I have on my desk. In terms of, it's not really convenient for me for painting. I would just have something else. But this way you all get to see like the palette. You all get to see like me wicking water off generally. You get to see me painting. You see me airbrushing. You see the whole process. Which is my intention. But sometimes it means being in an awkward as fuck position. Fuck! But I don't suffer nearly as much as some people with their seating, and like I don't have nearly as many arm or back problems as some people like Mohawks have been hanging out in Mohawk miniatures. And man, that guy, I just feel for him because he does so many long hours of doing so much amazing painting, but he just feels like he's destroying himself slowly. And I've been there, destroying my body over work before the Games Workshop. That is too much, but it's too late. We've made that decision now. We want his jaw to stand out. God damn it. Got a strong jawline, and I'll be damned if it's not shown off. Haven't done anything to this side, practically. Yeah, we should go up. I feel like we should go up to that brightness on all of it, and then we should. I don't know, because otherwise, the way that we use white on the rest of the model is going to mean that his face... Oh, mind you, we've got his hair, haven't we? We can finish the hair off with some actual white. Part of me does want to just keep pushing. Yellow, red, blue, in my mind makes sense because the forehead takes on a lot of light. Yeah, thus yellow. Yeah, okay, yeah. Then the cheeks, nose area tends to get rosy burnt. Then blue for the chin, jaw, since it's generally in shadows. Yeah, yeah. It may be the other way. It may be that it's yellow, blue, red. Because then that's the brow giving the face shadow. But no, I think the red's definitely in the middle because of blush and cheeks. I think. Anyway, now I need to turn this on. I feel like I'm going to turn this on, find some new music, and then Max is going to arrive, and I'm going to have to go. Dude, thank you so much. Yes! That's it. That's awesome. Thank you for gifting Where I Won, man. That's amazing. Where I gifted some earlier, so it's really nice of you. That means a lot. It really does. It means so much. I appreciate your faces. Thank you. I love you. I'm not going yet, but we are going to have to go soon. If Max is, unless like for some reason Max is like not actually coming, mate, something's come up or something. A bit late now. Yeah, fucking is. Yeah, it is. But saying, what are you saying? At least just, he may not be coming. We may just be going all night. Just make up logic. In which case, if we are, I am going to go on a break in a second so I can go and have a smoke. And then I'm going to come back and we'll prime. I think we'll prime the Space Marine and we'll think about like passing red over him. If, see what Max is saying now. This will be the decider. He's messaged me saying it's a bit late now, isn't it? I said to call me. She's not calling me. He might just be being nice and being like, nah, go on. Get your stream in. New bedroom fund? Let's knock the wall down. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. But then my rent would also be an amazing price. I reckon. There is a loft up there that maybe I need to twist my landlord's arm or something, and I don't know. Then they'd just turn it into another bedroom and I'd have someone living above me, which I don't really want. Right, I'm calling Max. He's not being useless. He's being useless. I need more communication. I need better communication than this. You know? Oh, my back. What is it that you are saying? Yeah, but does that mean you're not going to head over? Yeah, up to you, mate. Yeah, it's up to you, bro. Up to you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, unless we were to play something other than PUBG and you weren't to bring the PlayStation, like you play something on my PC together, but yeah, not really even got anything set up. That happened. Yeah. Tomorrow then? Okay. All right. Well, Sub Banana in chat is telling me that to tell you that I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. But yeah, safe, bro. All right. Have a wicked night, and I will catch you later. Safe. Stay safe. In a bit. Go. Right. I'm gonna go on a break because I have crab sandwiches I was going to eat, and I'm absolutely Hank Marvin for them. And then I'm going to have a smoke. Yes, crab sandwiches, chat. I got it cheap. It was well priced. A decent male crab for like 40. It's a couple of big sandwiches I made. I had to crack it all open and deal with it myself. But, you know, like, it was like that would pay an extra, like, was it £2.50 to have it all prepped for me? In retrospect, I probably should have taken that option because I'm not a professional deep crabber person. I'm going to do that. I'm sure maybe it might be time for other people to eat food. I might just sit here and eat food, and then no, I'll go on a break. I'll go on a break. It's fine. No, it's fine. Honestly, no, it's fine. Hi, friend. Hey, Melon, how's it going? Got a few minutes to you're on. Got to go back to work in a moment. But hi, hello. Well, in which I won't. I'll hang about. My cat claims to be poor, but then casually eats crab sandwiches. This is like my treat. This is instead of getting like takeout. Bearing in mind, right? This is what is takeout? You know, what is takeout? I'm not ready for more nom-noms. Lulu, why not? No, MadCat, turns out MadCat's a feeder. I'm not. No, it's a lie. You can buy a tiny sledgehammer. Why would I need a tiny sledgehammer? Hi, Ra. I can see you. I see you there lurking in YouTube. Came in like that's me making makeup logic. Just makeup logic for me? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god. Yeah, I need to eat, Melon. How are you doing? Proper posh, ain't he? It's just, you know, like, it's good to eat some good seafood once a week, you know? And then the rest of the time I'm just eating fucking burritos, which I made myself. I haven't even bought them. Probably would be more cost effective to just order loads of burritos off someone else. I mean, like, I make nice food. I just like nice food. Not posh. Just like nice food. And I don't eat it all the time, or I'd have, like, gout or something, wouldn't I? Don't even drink, guys. Don't even drink. Ah, I'm practically a saint. Lies. No, it's the truth. You know, if trying to think of you know, some saint who was maybe some big caviar eating hippie, but but I can't think of one. Probably because that's not how it generally works. He's had lobster for brunch every day. Oh, I haven't had lobster in such a long time. They almost always have it like at certain times of the year at this place where I bought the crab. It's like 25. A couple of years ago when I used to work for Games Workshop, I would have lobster regularly. I actually would, because it was like 15 quid for a whole cooked lobster, and you'd have like a lot of meat out of that, and it was so nice. But like, I can't continue to do that anymore. I haven't been able to buy lobster for a long time. I miss it. I miss lobster, you know? Caviar burritos, that would be too rich. It'd be a waste of caviar to match it with tortillas and rice. I feel like maybe not. Maybe that's looking down on sushi, maybe, because that's a thing, isn't it? Mind you, they wrap it in that fancy seaweed. I'm telling Big Boss Kick that there are lies going on. Don't tell them. Oh no, we're not going to make the saint level. No. My daughter had lobster for her birthday last night. Nice. That's the sort of thing occasionally I got to have for her birthday. Like an 18th birthday, maybe, at a really nice fish restaurant. Rings a bell. We're all talking about food. I'm not a saint, Rao. It's not true. Space Marines 1. I return, 1 over what? Well, of course we were going to paint Space Marines. We weren't going to paint anything else. Not that we don't paint other things. It's just that's what we got on the table right now. Turns out Terminator moves pretty fast when he is the only one that can spend command points. Okay. What was you? Were you playing Space Hulk? Thank you very much. Terminator Sprint. Apparently. I mean, still 6-inch move. Don't know why, Space Marines are fast. 6-inch move? That's what a Space Marine moves, right? Okay, well, I'm gonna do the break. I'm gonna eat my sandwich in peace so that I'm not making those of you who haven't already gone past the point of being like, God damn it, Madcat, I need to eat now, this is all your fault. For those of you who are still at the point of being like, no, I'm satiated, I don't need more food, it's fine. For those, I will be slightly more respectful and disappear for a little bit. I'm going on a 20-minute break. I hope you don't hate everyone. I'm going to go on a 20-minute break. Okay, enjoy the pictures and 360s of miniatures and stuff, and I will be back in 20 minutes. God, it's so dark already. It's 8 o'clock, and I feel like in 10 minutes it's going to be like black as night. Burger and chips, goddamn. Well, you see, burger and chips, right? If you make the burger and chips, that's a pretty cheap meal. I've got some minced beef for doing that later in the week, right? But if you order burger and chips, right, chances are you spend more on what I spent on these crab sandwiches. Just saying. All right, I'm disappearing. I love you. Bye. I'm back. Clubs. I managed to eat food. I managed to make a decaf coffee. And I've refreshed my water. I've got a cigarette going. I feel like eating that quickly, making a cigarette and a coffee, and then having the cigarette and coffee together might mean that we might need to take another little break. But I don't know. We'll find out how the inside of me feels later about that. Let's clean these. They're filthy. Absolutely bloody filthy they are. Bloody disgusting. How'd you look through those bloody peepers of yours with that? Those disgusting glasses on. And this rag, this is my coffee rag. Just gets thrown on the floor. It's fine. Hot water goes through it. I'll clean this as well a little bit. For those of you who hung about, thank you very much. What I think we're going to do is we're going to prime the Space Marine, and then we might like paint something else just for a little bit whilst it cures. We need to smooth out his chin, do his service stud, and then I think we'll include him. We'll like mask him off. We'll mask him off. Is what we'll do. Thanks, Patrick. I am worried that I do have a little bit of a headache. A little bit worried about that. A bit of crab shell in my teeth. Bow, 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 bow. Entertaining for me. Right. We need a fresh piece of tissue. Well, everyone else went on a break. No, Mad Cat's all alone. Everyone's looking, painting, playing games and stuff. Can't blame him. You can't blame him. Meep. Yeah, there's going to be some correcting on this draw line here. Needed. Oh no, 20 minutes break was too long. Nobody will tolerate a 20-minute break, Madcat. 20 minutes and that's it. You've got no company. Nobody to talk to. Right, yeah, let's not get too caught up. It's looking nice. Let's do the service stud. See exactly where it is. I wasn't imagining there being service studs, was there? Hmm. Okay, so there is one there, I think. Although it would be a gold service stud at least that he would have, right? So we need to like do something about the hair and make that a bit more convincing. I say the hair, what I mean is the eyebrow. Yeah, I think we have to go to black. To make the eyebrow convincing, we'll have to take it to black. And then come back and do some very careful stippling. Hey Bunyip, how's it going? Hey Banana, and just being on Starfield, binging on it. Yeah, nice. That sounds like something that's nice to be doing. We should have some mobile butcher rather than meat. Yeah. No, I think we all knew what you meant, but we were all being very silly. Especially me. I'm rather silly. Me and Lulu really ran with that idea. You know, really ran with it. We were running to chase the meat van down. Yeah, I used to have a guy who used to come around where I lived, who this was in Birmingham many moons ago, who used to sell like French food. It's pretty banging. I know, disgraceful stuff. I know, Sub Banana, and I know. Don't get me started. He was French, yeah, he was. He was alright though. He was lovely. He was a lovely guy. You wouldn't have thought he was French. I'm joking. It's a joke. It's a joke, chat. It's a joke. Oh, God. I can't even tell jokes. That one's just for you, Sir Banana Banana. And me. Yeah, I go to a butcher. I go to a local butcher, which is very convenient. There is still one. I can still buy meat because I like it. I need to clean up that now down there. I need to stop. If I could just move you there, maybe I'll stop moving the microphone when I speak. Okay, a bit around here. Draw you to the eye. I'm liking that. Need to do his eyebrow. Need to do his eyebrow and... Wait, what? It's a joke, Joyce. It's a joke. Joke, especially for you, Sir Banana, and you missed them. It's the kind of joke I can't really... I don't think I can pull it off again. It was a French joke. It was about French people. Well, I just, you know... So I really needed to explain that again. Mais oui, j'adore les Français. Oui, oui. Oh, it's like oui, oui. Same word as we use for wee wee. It's spelled differently though, but it sounds like it. Hilarious. Don't mention the war. That's a classic. What's that from again? Shit. It's from like everything. It's like all the classic British comedies use that line, I think. Let's... I want to know if this is the right red or if we are going to use the red. I think I need to actually just colour match to what the Blongle had, maybe. That we've already done. So I just need to look at the recipe list for that. I need to do his eye hole. And then his teeth hole. And then fix this side because it's not quite right. But otherwise I'm happy with that. Pretty happy with it. Maybe go a little bit brighter on the very bottom of his chin. Are we going to give him a 9 o'clock shadow? These are all important questions that we must consider. It's hamster. He's hamster. He's hamster. Mr. Voltage is a hamster. It's not a hamster, it's a rat. He's a hamster, Mr. Voltage. Amazing. Right, so have we got... Has he got cables? Oh yeah, so banana. I know, right, okay. It's a bit late now because we've painted his hair. But now I guess I can ask you this question. It's just because it's a slightly different question. How do you feel about him not having a mullet? Because on the artwork, he does have a mullet. We brought this up earlier in stream. I'll stop doing that straight away. Hello. No mullet. It's too late, really, for mullet. I don't really want to green stuff over that hair because it looks kind of nice the way I've done it. It kind of looks like real hair. Kind of looks like maybe he's not gone quite as white as well. Maybe it's just this is actually earlier on in his years. He's a little bit younger. Still got a little bit of colour in his cheeks. But no mullet. No mullet is fine. Okay, cool. Glad we cleared that up. That's important. Let's do his eye. Let's do his teeth. Let's do his left side of his chin, or like around his mouth where it's not quite right. And then we can call him his face done. And we need to do his eyebrow as well. Okay, well I'm going to go for stark contrast on that black. And I hope this works. It's just too small of an area almost. Maybe I could have hit it slightly better, but to try and... We'll go to white, I think. Going retro 80s, not retro 70s. I know, but the guy has a mullet. Just bear in mind that the artwork has a mullet. It's just hidden in there. Blanche is a hack. Joking? No way. Yeah. Fucking hell, Bunyip. Wash your mouth out. That's fucking disgraceful. What a thing to say. God, almost ban-worthy. If you weren't joking, it certainly would have been. I was watching a stream the other day on Sir Francis Bacon, the artwork of Sir Francis Bacon, and I thought it's quite a high chance that maybe John Blanche was influenced his artwork a little bit by him. Is that fair to say? Do you think? It's like a little bit of that in there. A little bit, it feels like, of not Kevin Bacon, not to be confused with Kevin Bacon, or who's the other one? Who's the other actor? There's another actor. Talking about the artist, the British artist, Francis Bacon. Not to be confused with Kevin or Johnny Bacon. No. Who would call themselves Johnny Bacon? That's such a ridiculous name. So it turns up, Johnny Bacon turns up in chat. How dare you? Very rude. What did you say about my mother? Important that that registers as white hair from the front against the white eyes. Just go over that. Yeah. Sorry, a little bit of wobbly camera for a second. Just get around here where it's sort of an edge. And then just do a little bit of a spattering of this. Oh no! Francis Bacon did some good space. Did some good space marines, did he? Look, I won't object if you want to put one on, but don't go to the trouble if you don't. It is super tempting, just give him a little whip of hair, but I don't even know if it would fit inside the armor. So I think it's a sort of joke about it now, actually maybe think about doing it just before I put the model together. And when it's all looking amazing, I'll stick some green stuff on the back of his head. No, I don't know. It's too late. It's too late for these decisions. Oh, there you go. I might need to have just like maybe game. I might game for a little bit and then come back to painting and just like rest my eyes gaming. Sounds really dumb. Yeah, my eyes. I'm getting a bit of a headache. My eyes and my guys and my gals. I'm just gonna for a second. I was working at GW Blanche artwork, didn't do much for me. Really? There were only a few of his around in certain places in the corridors, but I really like it. I really like that sort of like. One of the things I like about it is the kind of like throwing proper proportions to the wind. There's a little bit of that going on, right? I just like how he uses black to create he uses black to create like holes and openings at the same time as creating space and stuff. And sometimes that works really well in terms of eliciting a sort of interesting response from the viewer, something along the lines of the unknown. And I think that that's one of his major sort of boons as an artist. Now we're getting really...
I have a very good friend in Rome called Johnny Bacon.
Not sure you mean the 16th century philosopher, though? No. Maybe I'm confused. Was there a... of the same name? Who am I thinking of? An artist from the, like, you know, in between the wars. 1 and 2. Sequel coming soon. No. No. Please no. Actually no. Actually no, please no, actually. Okay, let's do his eye. We've done his eyebrow. We need to do his service stud. We need to do his teeth. I've really drawn out the last little bit of all of this, haven't I? Everyone's just waiting for this space ring. They're like, it's basically done, Madcat. Should we just... Can you guys see that? I don't know if I can get it to focus on that tiny little white dot that I've perfectly placed in the center of his eye. It makes him look like he is shitting his pants. It's too small. I'll fix that in a second, but I'm also going to just appreciate that. Let me zoom this in. This is a good one. Pretty happy with this. Oh, this is so good. Where is it? Why can't I grab the slider? I'm dying. Where is the focal point? Now we just need to paint an iris around it. Easy. Fuck, getting it in the wrong order. That is gold, though. That is gold. Can we get the right angle so it portrays what it does? There you go. There you go. Nah! Nah! Chef's kiss. Okay. Sorry. There you go. You can also laugh. Don't shoot until you see the whites of their eyes, boys. Well, that guy's got nothing but whites. No, I see it. I see his pupil. It's too late. You're dead. If you see their pupils, it's too late. Oh god, fucking hell. Jesus wept. That really did me in. Yeah, oh my god. Welcome back, Gene Slicer. We're appreciating an accidental pinhole of an eye. Guy's just like properly freaking out. He's taking some bad combat meds. I almost want to leave it like that. I really do, but it'll never come across in my pictures really, unless. Should I take a picture of him now like this? I think I should take a picture of it now like this, with that ridiculous little tiny pin of an eye. It's too stupid. It's too stupid. It kills me. It's actually killed me to death. I think I'm done. I think my problem is I worked too late last night doing this until like 4 o'clock in the morning. And now I've done that, I'm slightly destroyed. Yeah, I need to smooth those out. Need to smooth that out. Look at that. Need to smooth it out. How you doing? I think I'm done, guys. I'm gonna take you all somewhere. I'll give you another shout. I give everyone who's done all the raids, and also Warai for his gift subbing. This is also a streamer. I shall do all of those, and then I shall find somewhere for you all to go. I'm gonna prime this lad, and off screen. And we'll start back at him tomorrow afternoon. Thank you. Dude, thank you so much. Oh man, thank you. Thank you so much. I will do his eye properly. I'll do it so that it looks amazing. We'll do that on screen as well. I'll do like my usual. I mean, you can see what I can do when I'm just. That's being silly, right? That's like half the size of what his pupil needs to be. So we can make a bigger iris, and we can like make it so the inside of his pupil has got like that little reflective thing that you actually see in people's eyes. Like, that's the aim. Because then if I do that, then it means that it's just the one big eye. Perfect, yeah. But then if I can do that, then it will be one of my best eyes ever. Because I've done that once or twice. Where it's like, you feel like you're looking into a pair of eyes, and it's kind of fucked up. That I did that as that was part of the Blood Bowl zombie commission that I did for free for promotional purposes. Really, it worked, I suppose. There was a lot of attention paid when that happened. Right, okay. Do shout outs. I need to create proper shout outs for shit. For Gene Slicer shit. I just opened that way. Here we go. Thanks as well, Ralph, for hanging out in YouTube. And I'll find who's on. Oh, cool. Well, Beef Jacks is on. And Gene Slicer. Oh, no. It's a difficult choice, but we'll go to one of them. I think I'm going to coin flip it, chat. I think I'm going to coin flip it. Let's do the shout outs. Like I was going to do. Copy clean link. Thank you for the raid earlier, Gene Slicer. Oh, I've lost the others because I closed the chat there. I know where we're going though. I have decided. We're gonna reward the big raid today. Today we will reward our big raid back because literally we can. Beef Jacks has eaten, and I believe he has gone live again. So we might find out that this. I think that's the case. So we'll bring the love back to him today. That's right. And we're right. Is who I wanted to shout out. Shit, I keep on clicking the wrong things. No. Have I fucked myself? I've probably fucked myself slightly. Hold on. Copy that. Go back. Okay, those are all links. Everyone, please click on those links. Copy the. Click on the links. Follow the people. See you tomorrow, maybe. If not, it's Thursday, and I'll be live all day. And obviously, we're doing like projects on each platform. So we're doing this project on this platform. We will do all of this Blood Angel will all be here on Kick and YouTube over the next week and a half, maybe something like that. I expect it might take something like a week and a half of solid work. Thank you, Bunyip. Thank you for hanging about, dude. Have you gotten to streaming on here yet? Everybody, if you're able to, there you go. Click on that one as well. I will see you all tomorrow or Thursday. Join the Discord if you haven't already for live updates. I love you. Bye-bye.